Welcome back to Vors Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep hitting that bell notification so you know every single time that we post a video. And we have a Shout Select title for you, and it's actually number 16 in the line, and it is a Walter Hill film. Definitely. I have loved every single Walter Hill movie we have watched so far, and I can't wait to watch the next one. So we have Streets of Fire. Your spine in the back. Here is your 4K disc. Spin. There you go. Your Blu-ray disc and your Blu-ray special features disc. So this movie is about a group of like a motorcycle gang who their leader is Raven, and he comes in and sees this girl who is Ellen, who's played by Diane Lane.
A very young Diane
Yes,
Lane.
a very, very young Diane Lane. And he pretty much decides he's going to kidnap her and keep her to himself. Well, you know, by gang, you know, they do what they want, you know. And her original, like, lover that she gave her whole heart to, he is Tom Cody, and he actually ends up coming back because his sister messages him and tells him what happened, so he comes back. So your unlikely hero to save the day, and he has his trusty little sidekick that he pretty much gets, McCoy, which is not your normal typical sidekick that you would think would be a male. She's actually a female, and she's pretty badass. And they go through and they do everything possible to take out the biker gang and rescue her. And you also have Rick Moranis, who, you know the little nerdy kid from Ghostbusters. Well, he's a total dick in this film, which is definitely a different role for him, for at least for us.
Yeah. Most time he's a pussy.
Yeah.
But like she said, Raven, the leader, is played by the weird and deranged William Dafoe. A very young William Dafoe.
Yes.
But still deranged.
Well, he's always deranged, no matter what you do.
This is set to rock and roll music. Starts out with a performance on the stage, which the singer is Diane Lane. And it just goes from there. You have rock music the whole way through it. It's a Walter Hill film. You see his direction. You know it's him doing it because of the way he produces and directs his movies and writes his movies. You can always tell it's a Walter Hill film. You have humor, you have laughter, which is the same thing, but you have love, you have action.
It's like a mix of everything.
Yeah, you have dancing, you get up and start getting down and whatnot. But it's set to rock music, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yes.
I really enjoyed this movie. I'm a big Walter Hill fan from back in 48 Hours. That's still one of my favorite movies by him. That I'm scrolling through all the Walter Hill films way she can see, because I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
I just didn't know whether she was going to like them, because he takes a different direction. But when you see his films, you know you're watching a Walter Hill film. I love him as a director. I wish he'd do more.
Yes.
But I know he's up there in age. So, but we do have some special features for this movie. Obviously, your first disc is just the 4K feature. Second disc is the feature film also. And then the third disc houses all the special features.
Yes.
It has a new 2023 4K scan of the original camera negative. Has a new, it also includes Dolby Atmos track. I almost forgot that. We will get that here in a little bit. It does have a cool documentary, though. It's called Shotguns and Six String, the making of a rock and roll fable, featuring interviews with director, co-writer Walter Hill, actors Michael Pare, I forgot he was in it also.
Yes.
And Deborah Van Valkenburg, screenwriter Larry Gross, producer Lawrence Gordon, and many more. Rumble on the Lot, Walter Hill's Streets of Fire Revisited. A vintage featurettes, rock and roll fable, exaggerated realism, choreographing the chord, creating the costumes, and from the ground up. Also includes music videos, which pertains to Diane Lane on stage and whatnot, on different angles. More per se, there's 3 total. You have a theatrical trailer, on-air promos, and a still gallery accompanies this release. It only runs at 93 minutes. I was hoping it was longer than that, but it only runs at 93 minutes. But the picture, it still had the Walter Hill film look.
Yes.
If you guys ever seen a Walter Hill film, they're never bright.
Mm-mm.
They're always set to like a different type, like dull background, dark more or less, you per se. I don't know if you guys remember Trespass, same way.
Mm-hmm.
Southern Comfort, which she hasn't seen yet, and 48 Hours with another one with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte. But there is some scenes in there coming from the neon signs and the lights and whatnot that really pops off the screen. One thing that really popped off the screen that I've noticed, and she should have noticed, was the fire.
Yes.
The fire looked gold.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, that automatically pertains to how your TV works and how bright your TV gets. So, obviously, if you have an OLED or a Bravia or whatever TV you guys may have, it's going to look different. But as far as the 4K transfer, knocked out of the park. It's not one of them ones that'll blow your socks off, but just from a Walter Hill film coming to 4K.
But you got to see every detail, every detail that was in the motorcycle gang, whether what they're wearing or their facial expressions, and even their bikes, especially the cars. Like if there was a dent on the car, you could see that. You got to see everything, which was definitely something you would want to see with a 4K upgrade.
There was no sex scenes. You did see tits. You had tits and ass in it.
Mm-hmm.
Diane Lane at a young age looked good. I don't know what she looks like now, but
she still looks pretty dang good.
She looked good in this movie. She looked good in this movie, though. This movie's from what, 1984, I believe. Yes, nailed it. 1984. Companies all kind of featured. I wish there was a slipcover with this, but unfortunately it was not. Sometimes I wonder why Shout only does it on certain ones. I hope that they did it on all of them, but this one didn't get it. But the 4K transfer was, like I said, nothing to blow your socks off, but it looked good.
It could also been because it is a Universal film, so Universal might have told them that they can't do it, but that would have been a cool looking slipcover.
But being a Walter Hill film, you kind of know what they look like if you know how his direction in movies and how he likes his surroundings to look. That pretty much makes my philosophy on this, that's how it's going to look. Dolby Atmos was used well. Obviously, it's nothing over the top. You're not going to hear all kind of shit flying all over the place, airplanes and all that shit, because it wasn't in there.
No, but you got to hear the motorcycles go from one end to the other, and normally a motorcycle gang, it's more than one, so it was like
when she was on stage, that's where you really noticed it. You got the full sound like you were at a concert, and when the music was playing, you heard it in every single speaker, which I really enjoyed.
Yes.
So when I seen this when I was younger, I was like, But then as you get older, you know how
your taste in movies definitely, you grow to love them more than you did when you were younger.
But I did not like it, but I did when I rewatched it. I really enjoyed this movie just because it's a Walter Hill film. I'm a big fan of him. I always have been. So made her a fan. Hopefully make you guys a fan. Definitely give this movie a chance. We're going to put the link for Shout. You can pick this up over at Shout.
Because they still do have it.
We'll give you the Amazon link if it's still available.
It is still available.
All right, so both of them will be below. This is the 5 out of 5 for me because it's the Walter Hill film. You can expect I show favoritism when it comes to his films, so it's going to be a 5 out of 5. Not everybody's going to agree with that, but definitely give this movie a chance. Shout did good.
Yep, it is one of those hidden gem movies. It really is. It's one you definitely should not sleep on. This is one you should, honestly, to my opinion, you should probably pick up as soon as possible. Yeah.
Links are below. Thank you, Shout. Knocked it out of the park. A Walter Hill film, definitely a thumbs up for me. Definitely a thumbs up for her. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, keep
Yes.
subscribing. Welcome new subscriber. We do all kind of different reviews on here, so expect all kind of different things on this channel. It's never going to remain the same. Always
No.
going to be different. Thank you. See you on the next one.
Bye.